guys. I know it's kind of early to have somewhat of a special guest here, but he saw this movie too, so I figured that would kind of help introduce yourself.
I don't know what movie we're talking about here.
It's perfect, yeah. It's perfect. It's
All right.
yeah. Introduce yourself.
I have a YouTube channel called Tori Wickman, and that's about it.
Yeah.
We're in my house right now. That's why there's no...
So, if you didn't previously know before, this is not my background at all. My movies are across the street. But anyways, we're going to talk about Pitch Perfect, Tori, because I know you love to talk about things with me. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah. So, Tori, what was your first complaint about
Well, when I first heard of this movie, when it first came out, I thought, oh, wow, another stupid singing
movie. Yeah, I hate
I was
singing
like,
movies.
oh my gosh. And I went to one of my friend's house, and they said, hey, you guys want to watch this? It's funny. And I said, yeah, why not? And I was just like, all right, I'll just watch it, see how it is. And we watched it, and I really liked it. And we had, like, these little water thingies that were like pomegranate juice and stuff like that.
Which made the movie better. So,
Cheez-Its and everything.
well, the first complaint that I had was that when it first started, it seemed really cheesy and campy. So I was just thinking, oh no, I'm gonna have to sit through a movie about singing and things now. But guys, if that happens to you, it happened to me as well. Just keep watching it, and it gets better. Especially, like, I thought that Fat Amy, she was supposed to be the really funny one. When she first came on, I found her a lot annoying, in my opinion. So I kept watching it, and she got funnier as the movie progressed, and everyone else got better. So if that happens to you, just keep watching it, and you'll end up liking it, just like Tori and I did. So, second complaint, Tori.
I'm thinking, it's just, it was a, drawn out kind of movie, I thought, and there wasn't.
Yeah, at some points I thought that too. That's my only other complaint, is that at some points I felt that
They didn't
need to have that scene. Yeah, like when there's a scene in the movie where this girl named Becca and this one guy, they're basically stacking records, and they're putting them in their place, and he's like you know the record of Kesha where she's like this? Well, he puts it in front of his face, and he does that with some other records too. And I didn't feel that scene really had any purpose, except to make you laugh.
There wasn't that much talking in it.
No, the only one that I felt was funny was the eye one. That's the only one I felt was. But other than that, they didn't really need to have that scene in it. That's the way I felt about it. Yeah. But otherwise, this was actually a really short review. I didn't. We didn't really have any complaints. But the one thing that I did like really about it is that they did explore like what people really know, what the songs. Like, I only knew 3 songs of the entire movie, and I only didn't know 3 songs. And they picked songs that everyone knew and liked. And then there's this little scene at the end where they basically tie a whole bunch of songs together, and I really thought I wanted to start like dancing when that came on.
I did start dancing.
Yeah.
Everyone we had 4 people there, and we all were dancing.
Yeah, that was yeah, so they did pick a lot of songs that people know. Even if, like, at first, one of the songs, I was like, wait, do I know this? Oh, yes, I do know this. So I was really happy about that. Not too many singing movies do that.
Yeah, they pick stupid.
Either they make their own, or they pick ones that they have the copyright notice to, which is not too often good songs. No offense to anybody. If you're watching this, probably not. Any other complaints or likes about this movie, Tori?
The beginning, I thought...
Yeah, it started out kind of slow.
I was sitting there going... And then once they started rolling into it and getting to the acapella team and everything, it started to make more sense. And, like, when I first seen the, like, beginning of the movie, there was parts towards the end of the movie where I was like, oh, I know why that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, the only big thing that I thought was wrong with it was it didn't really, at most points it did connect to people, but for me personally, not a whole lot of connection going on there. But be on the way for Pitch Perfect 2 because I heard that's coming as well. So
It is?
yeah.
Oh yeah, and there was like a kind of cliffhanger
at
the end.
No, I know what that was for. That's something I wanted to mention as well. Remember how in the movie there's this guy that I was talking about earlier, and he basically says the endings are the best part of movies, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but at the end it's a really dumb ending. That's what it was. It wasn't a cliffhanger.
Kind of like Catching Fire.
It wasn't actually a cliffhanger. That was a dumb ending to a movie, and he says that the endings are the best part. Yeah, so that was the joke. I wanted to point that out because I didn't figure that out until like 2 months after I first saw the movie. So I just wanted to point that out for you guys if you haven't seen the movie yet. Yeah. So, for Pitch Perfect 2, I really hope that I really hope that they go with the original ones and they're trying again, but it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Like I want Becca back in there. I want Fat Amy back in there. But what I feel is going to happen, which I really don't want to happen, is that they're going to be like cameos. You know what I mean? Like the Pitch Perfect 2 is going to be based on a new group of a cappella and stuff, which I really didn't want to happen.
Like the Sandlot too.
Yeah,
their kids and then their kids and then their.
Yeah, the kids that played in the game, the kids that played the game last time are in cameos. I really didn't want that to happen for Pitch Perfect, but I mean, I can't really do anything about it. So, overall rating though, I give this one probably an 8.5 just because the connection issues and some other things we talked about, but otherwise I see this movie. Do you have anything else to sign up for?
I'd say I'd give it 9.2.
9.
Mostly because I was laughing mostly throughout the
Yeah, they made jokes that like not only connected with people but connected to the world, which was good. So, definitely see the movie and later rate, guys.